For our Dragons class today, it was balanced this week, but it was actually kind of special because it was also Parents as Coaches week. So we actually had the parents come into the dojo and do drills and stuff with the kiddos. Kids, you can open your eyes. Everyone look around, everyone say what? Everyone say hi. And then once the parents came in, I kind of explained the first drill. Okay, let's say Sensei Ella is my kiddo. Okay, she's gonna be in her fighting stance. First goal, okay, is to have her keep her hands all the way up. So whenever she's throwing a technique, I don't want her hands to go anywhere else other than staying up. Okay, so you guys are gonna hold the bag all the way down. When I say go, your kid's gonna throw a snap kick just like this. Go! Yeah. Go! Yeah. Go! Then the next drill we did multiple kicks. It was pretty easy, I think, for them, but we did multiple kicks, 1, 2, or 3 kicks, and they did actually pretty well with that. Then we did my favorite, we also did duck and jump. Okay, so again, we have duck over the head or jump at the feet. Okay. So we had the parents have the dice, they swung it over their head for duck and jump. I saw some wipeouts where they just the kids just absolutely wiped out and fell on the floor. It was kind of funny. And then for our last drill, we had dodgeball. So we lined the kids up against the wall. The parents are gonna be throwing the dodgeball at the kiddos. They are hopping on one foot, trying to dodge the ball and trying to stay on that one foot as well. Our Parents as Coaches week is super important in my opinion, because most of the time they're just out in the lobby. They can't really get a feel of what their kid is learning. So once they're in, 1, they can learn at-home drills that they can practice, and 2, I feel like they get the chance to actually be active with their kid and know how it's gonna benefit them in the future. So they get to learn those fun drills on top of having fun with their kid as well, staying active with their kid. Boom! Did you have fun? Which one is your favorite drill to do with your mom?
The dodge.
You like the dodge one? So this week, since it's balanced, we had our yellow stripe. Kids are always super excited because each week they get a new color, and it was yellow for balance. Today we did have a new student. His name was Owen. He actually did fantastic in class. He was an awesome kid, super good listener, and he had a lot of discipline already. Okay, so these are your very first white belt. This is a super big deal. Okay, so you gotta bring this to every single class, no matter what. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's part of your uniform. Okay, high five. Boom! So this week we are talking about responsibility. I'm gonna say responsibility.
Responsibility.
Who has chores at home? Raise your hands. Who has a pet at home? Say me.
Me.
Okay, what happens if you don't let your dog outside? Right? Do they have an accident inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And it's pretty gross, right? What happens if you don't take what happens if you don't take out the trash? Right? It gets super stinky, right? So those chores are super important. Okay, everyone eyes on me. Who goes to school? Who has ever had homework before? Especially when you guys get older, homework is gonna be super important for good grades. Okay? Good grades are gonna help you succeed in what you wanna do in the future. Good, now remember, when you guys go out, I want you guys to say thank you to your parents for coming out today. Can you guys do that for me? Say yes.
Yes.
All right, everyone attention stance. Everyone say bow.
Bow.
Right hand. Right hand. Now I want a strong, super loud Sigo. I'm gonna say Sigo. Good. One line right in front of me. One line, one line, one line. Our A-strike combo is the most basic combo. During our weapons class, I like to focus more on the basics, just because I think basics are super important for competing and just in general having a better martial art. And then we focus on the fun stuff like our tricks. Kind of near the ends, we make it a little bit more challenging, more fun for them, because I feel like they like the tricks more. So we'll start with our A-strike combo. Obviously, we'll do a little running, little stretching at the beginning. We'll play also King of the Hill, because I think they like the competitiveness in that game. Then I'll teach them a little trick. We'll probably go over a little combo before that trick. Probably teach behind the back wrist slash catch for that trick, because I think they like that, and you can upgrade that in more than one way. Especially with our tricks. Believe it or not, it took me
to build confidence, I must have knowledge in my mind, truth in my heart, and strength in my body. All right, take a knee.
Beginner's class today was great. It was absolutely one of the best that I've seen.
Today, your parents have joined us on the floor because we're gonna be doing a little bit of instruction for you guys, because you'll be practicing like usual. But we're also gonna give your parents some instruction as to how to help you
practice at home. We had lots of kids out there with parents, especially when we do parents as coaches. It's fantastic. Gives us an opportunity to work with the kids, with their parents. They get that experience, which is cool. But also the parents get to see how to act with the children, how to encourage them, how to treat them as a student and not just as their child, which is a little different. You're gonna go like this. You're gonna walk your push-up out, do a push-up, walk the feet in. When your feet come up, take off and run to that cone. We always start with a good warm-up. So we started out with the warm-up that gets them moving. A lot of quick feet. We're using other drills to make sure they're listening. So then we go right into stretching. And when the stretching occurred, that's when we send an assistant out to go ahead and get all the parents ready. Let them know they're gonna be coming on the floor. When I'm ready to start, I'm gonna bring that knee up, throw the kick, and bring it back down. Once they come out on the floor, it makes it nice because then we have that extra kind of layer of comfort for all the students. And we have extra helpers, which is pretty cool too. So I like the fact that that went really smooth and easy today. When you guys are hitting today too, I want you to hit fast. Then afterwards, we wrapped them up with some bag work and then a form for everybody at the end. I like to finish with forms or self-defense to try to kind of bring them back to the curriculum at the end. That was really one of the things we've been working on as a team is to try to take one form from the group that we're supervising in the beginners. They have 3 forms, white, yellow, and orange belt forms. Working that same one for the entire month, whether it's their belt rank or not, really helps give them that familiarity they're gonna need to go to the next level. Even if they are a white belt now, they're gonna be a yellow belt very soon. Maple was fantastic. She came in last week during Buddy Week. She was friends of one of the other students, which was great. Nice connection easily, and they're gonna come in and work out again tomorrow, which is the best. And the interaction she had with her dad, because he got to see what we're doing on day 1, as opposed to learning about it several months later, like a lot of these parents do when they come in and do parents as coaches.
If I say freeze in place, we're doing 10 squat jumps, just like this, and then back to running. Ready? And go.
So for the adults class today, we started with the warm-up. On the warm-up, I really like to keep them focused on constantly moving around so the body gets really warm before we go into our stretches, which is really important because for the adults class specifically, I really like to pay attention to the stretches and making sure that we're getting full range of motion on the body. As we get into our later years and as we get older, our body really starts to tense up and get tight. So it's really important to focus on these stretches to prevent injury.
For this one, we're imagining somebody has their hands on our shoulders and we need to get them off. So our first step is to step back.
After stretching, I really want to focus with them on their defenses today, specifically our wrist escapes and our choke escapes.
You don't want to let go with this hand until you've done the elbow. So you want to keep this hand on there because you're using it. Like that. Okay, good job. Good job.
For the older group, they're actually very important because you don't know when anything could happen when you're going throughout your day.
We really want to focus on getting our jab to the head and our cross to the body.
After our self-defense drills, I rolled straight into bag work with them. Today, we focused on jab cross, we focused on jab cross round, and we focused on jab cross hook. My main focus for today with them is tempo. A lot of them need to work on their tempo, so I really wanted to dial that in. I'm super proud of all their work. I think they did absolutely amazing today, and I'm looking forward for the next class.
Awesome job. I really hope that you're leaving here with some knowledge or extra knowledge on our self-defenses and everything. If not, I am free in the lobby after class to answer some questions for you if you need, if I didn't quite get around to you. But besides that, super proud of all of you. Let me see your feet together. And bow. Right hand. Let's go. Nice job, guys.